Stephen, a 1-0 win here at Fir Park. How pleasing was the result today?
Fantastic result. Motherwell have been flying. Obviously it was a tough game. I don't think by any stretch of the imagination we were at our best today. We had 5 players that travelled a long way around the world to get back. Only one training session on the Friday. Marcus' first game in a month. So we looked a wee bit off it in terms of our possession. But defensively really good. I thought we were really well organised and resilient. You're going to have to come to places like Fir Park and maybe not be on the top of your game and still manage to get results. So credit to the players. They stuck at their task. They defended, put their bodies on the line, and in the end of the day come out with a brilliant 3 points.
Yeah, and how pleasing was that when you don't play at your best to still go and get the result?
Yeah, and we had that fear that maybe I tried to get the balance right between leaving Keanu for an extra couple of days. He had played 88 minutes. Goga played on Tuesday night, and I thought he was man of the match again. He was outstanding. So we just a little bit off all round. Maybe too many people in the starting 11 who had done a lot of travelling. Connor to Kazakhstan as well, Strainer to Dallas, and Keanu to Dallas. But overall, some good performances. I thought Zach Cumming was outstanding. He pushes the ball onto the crossbar. Alex Golgich and Scott Tanzer obviously as well with the finish. Scott's been fantastic for me this season. I think he really deserves a special mention for he's transformed himself in terms of how positive he is, how aggressive he is in the air, and deserves a really good mention.
Yeah, and it was a really well taken goal from Scotty as well.
It was, yeah. It was one wing back to another wing back, which is pleasing. Good cross from Strainer and a really composed finish. So we started the game really well for 10 minutes, and then we faded off a little bit. It became a bit scrappy, and we didn't land on second balls. In the second half, the team started well. Went 1-0 up, and then we stopped passing the ball again. But lessons in that for everybody, and if we can come away from a hard venue and have 3 points and still think we're going to improve a lot, then it shows we're going in the right direction.
Yeah, and it keeps up the unbeaten run as well. How good is that to get that momentum this early in the season? It's
10 unbeaten now, I think it is. Really important. There's a belief, there's a steeliness, there's when we bring boys on from the bench, they're well prepared, they're well versed, and it's credit to the players. They have to go on and carry out what we tell them, and they do it to the letter. And they've gone on again. The subs again today went on. Keanu was very good. I thought Griever was excellent when he came on. James comes on the last few minutes. Toy runs in behind. So we've got a lot of options when we've got everybody fit. Mark will be better for the game today. Mika will be better for the game today. So listen, it's a good run we're on, and we need to continue to work hard to stay on that.
You mentioned Mark and Mika there. How pleasing was it to get them back?
Yeah, it was a concern because I'd made that many subs, and I was shouting on to Mark, make sure he could get the 90 minutes, but 97 minutes. But he's a fit boy, and I think, as I say, he'll benefit from that game in terms of sharpness, and so will Mika. So if we've come through the game today without injuries, then we go into next week really confident.
And just lastly, more than 1,000 St Mirren fans here. You can see what that meant to them at the end as well.
Yeah, fantastic. The support and togetherness there at the end, great. It's nice to see. I think fans appreciate you can't play well every week. There are a group of boys that are doing everything in their power to play well, but we make mistakes, and we're not on the top of our game every week, but never a lack of effort. People throwing themselves, bodies on the line, Goga playing with stitches in his head, and that says everything. That says everything about the togetherness at the football club at this moment in time.